Ipro Realty just shut down, one of Ontario's largest brokerages with over 2,400 agents and 17 offices across Ontario. Now, I want to cover a few major points in this video. It's the talk of the town. This is huge news. It's extremely unfortunate for realtors and consumers. And I'm going to go over a few stories that I've been told from other agents in the industry, talking about how this has affected them as a real estate professional. Also, how this is affecting their clients in a severely negative way. One of the stories I'm going to cover today is absolutely horrifying, and I feel terrible for that consumer because they're just kind of left in the middle of this absolute nightmare, picking up the pieces, and it's not their fault. So why did Ipro Realty shut down? Well, we don't know the real answer. All we know is that $10 million of a shortfall was discovered in their consumer deposit and commission trust accounts, okay? Commission trust accounts are accounts you cannot touch. $10 million came up short. Where that money is, we don't know yet. Now, the biggest issue here is that insurance only covers a portion of this shortfall on both sides, realtor commissions and the deposits held in trust, Ipro Realty. Okay, now this is going to impact buyers and deposits, and of course, agents scrambling to move as Ipro shuts down literally tomorrow. Ipro Realty actually shuts down as of August 19th, 2025. Today is August 17th, 2025. So these agents were really not given much notice. I know a lot of high producing realtors at Ipro that are now scrambling to find their next move, and it's really unfair to those agents. It's not a good time. The nice thing that Treb is doing right now is Treb is waiving their transfer fees. It's not a big amount. It's like less than $100. They're going to waive those fees for impacted agents. So many agents are just blindsided and like scrambling to find out your next move. Most realtors have established businesses at their brokerage. They have their branding, they have their systems, their workflows. And especially for those realtors that are producing realtors, it's like if you make a move, typically this is extremely calculated, right? And it's not something you do overnight. It's something that's thought out for many, many months before you actually execute this move. They're getting less than a week. So it's extremely frustrating for them. On top of the fact that this is affecting producing realtors, the one thing I wanted to talk about is Ipro and their splits, okay? Brokerage model with a 100-0 split to the agents, okay? And they just pay a transaction fee. So the agent will collect 100% of their commission, but pay a transaction fee on every transaction. Typically have a lot of agents that are parking their license. What does that mean if you're a consumer? A lot of realtors will maybe only do 1 or 2 transactions a year, or maybe 0. They're just parking their license, meaning they're keeping it held and active at a brokerage that's not going to charge them a monthly fee, okay, which Ipro does. So I would say that out of the 2,400 agents, I'd be willing to bet half of those agents are probably have been parking their license. That's going to likely be removal of 1,000 agents from this industry, because I don't think they'll even look to find another brokerage. If they do, I guess that's kind of a last minute thing. But it's many like part-time agents, which is not a bad thing. They may not even realize that they've been moved to a new brokerage automatically. The new brokerage that they've opened is now iCloud Realty, from what I'm understanding. A bad look for an industry that's already struggling, that already doesn't maybe have the best reputation. It's challenging. Transaction volumes in real estate are down 50%. Transaction volume, that's number of deals happening, right? For the past 3 years, developers are already seeing like bankruptcies and canceled projects. It's time that I've heard of agents leaving the industry because it's just not making sense for them anymore. We had a really good ride, and I think that ride has come to an end, and it's back to when I started, where you had to be a realtor. That's a thing for another video. I want to read a story to you that's actually super unfortunate. If you're a real estate broker, real estate salesperson, if you've done a deal with an Ipro agent and you're on the buy side and they're on the list side, you're going to have to go through RICO to claim your commission. The annoying thing is there's probably so many realtors, just enough commission, maybe in a few rental transactions, that they now have to go and get and do all this extra work to claim their commission. Enough that it's annoying that you want your money, but not enough that you want to go through all this paperwork. I know you're going to say that realtors are lazy, but it's just a really inconvenient thing for a realtor to do. You already have so much work to do, even though you may not think so. We do. And now you have to do these extra steps to claim your commission. But not only on that, I want to tell you a story here about client who purchased a property. I'm not going to say the name, and I'm not going to share any other more details other than the fact that this is what was sent to me. A client of mine purchased a $3.2 million home in a certain area of Toronto. Ipro was the listing brokerage. The clients gave $250,000 deposit on the offer. The clients were told a few days ago that the $250,000 is gone because the $10 million in missing funds were from the trust accounts. The trust accounts are where deposits are held. That's where realtor commissions are paid from, but that's where the trust account and deposits are held. The CDIC, or the insurance, only covers up to $100,000 for each instance, but can take up to 6 months to be received pending insurance investigation. So this client now closes in the next week, which means the client has to come up with the difference and that extra $250,000 because they're not going to get the money back right away, or they risk being sued by the seller and not being able to close on that property. What a disaster. What a terrible look for the industry to have clients who just bought a home with a realtor who they trusted on the other side that was a real estate brokerage that was licensed at the time we thought following all the rules, to now potentially have a client of yours that's being sued and not able to close, a really bad look. And I think that this is just one big black eye for the industry. Some positive news here is there are a lot of great brokerages out there. If you're an Ipro Realty agent watching this video, first of all, I'm sorry. I know this is frustrating. We have incredible opportunities at a brokerage, at Canada's first AI brokerage called Valerie Real Estate. Again, if you're an Ipro agent looking for other options, highly recommend reaching out to me, sending me a DM. I'd be happy to chat with you about what our office offers realtors like yourself. We're Canada's first AI brokerage. We have AI eliminating a lot of the admin work. We have a lot of great tools coming down our roadmap that are just going to significantly help you as a real estate professional. I think we're not a discount brokerage. We don't have a discount brokerage model. And I think the discount brokerage model may be coming to an end. They're just maybe not able to keep up with this financial pressure due to less deals. I think within the next 5 to 10 years, the industry could maybe be completely unrecognizable. And if you're a realtor, or if you're an Ipro Realty agent, sorry this is happening to you. We have incredible options for you at Valerie Real Estate. We'd love to sit down and talk to you. And if you're a consumer that's having an issue, or a realtor that's having an issue with any sort of deals that's happening at Ipro Realty, I have an incredible lawyer, more than willing to share. He's given me his contact information with you if you're needing any assistance with commissions and or deposit issues. So please send me a message on here. I'd be happy to share my resources with you. It's a really strange time for a lot of real estate professionals and consumers. I hope this video helped. I'm just trying to make as many videos as I can, keeping everybody up to date and in the loop of what's happening. Really crappy time. If you're liking what you're seeing on my channel, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and follow along. I'm trying my best to put out as much educational content as humanly possible, not only for real estate professionals, but also for consumers. And today was a little bit different, as this is something that I felt I had to speak about and get this information out there. And hopefully I can at least help some consumer or Ipro realtor figure out their next steps safely and move in the right direction forward. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.